All right, guys, I want to talk to you about what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not good enough to talk to that person? Okay, we've all had that. There's a lot of advice on the internet, like act a certain way, be mysterious, act like you're more powerful than that person, or all this stuff, okay, in order to get people to like you. Always say less than you need to say, okay? Here's the thing. If I have to act any way that is not my natural self in order for that person to like me, they should not be in my life, okay? If they're only my friend because I have to act better than them all the time, or else they'll see me as weak. If I have to like put this facade up every single time, if I can't just be real with them, they are not somebody that I should be talking to. They're not a genuine person, and you should avoid those people, okay? So if you go up to someone and you want to say hi to a stranger and you being yourself is not good enough for them, that's a problem with them, not a problem with you, okay? If a stranger thinks that you're not good enough to have a conversation with them, that's a problem with them, not a problem with you. That's a problem with them, not a problem with you, okay? If you have to act any sort of way, if you have to be good enough for them, just stay away from that person. At no point should you ever have to be good enough for them. You are already good enough. You are already good enough just the way you are, okay? You have to understand that. You're already good enough to have a conversation with somebody. And amateurs convince professionals sort. If I have to convince you to like me, if I have to like be a certain way, let's just say I want to attract a female, if I have to like convince her, sorry, I'm not editing this video, all right? You know what? If that sneeze wasn't good enough for you, turn this fucking video off, all right? If I want you to think about that. Oh man, I sneezed. This video wasn't good enough for you guys because I sneezed now. All right, turn the video off then. My video wasn't perfect enough for you. I don't even want you to watch my channel. All right? That's that attitude you should have. Like, hey, look, I'm myself. I like coffee. I like reading. I'm into music. Big Shakira fan. My hips never lie. Like Blink-182. I'll build Legos occasionally. Here, let me show you this. I took a Lego set and I re-engineered. I'm in the process. This is not complete. But I wanted to, just for fun, re-engineer a Lego set completely into a different one. I used the T6 Jedi shuttle, if you guys know what that is, and I re-engineered it to be a Mandalorian starfighter, and I have not finished the detailing. This is not complete yet. But look, I'm being myself with you. If you're like, that guy likes Legos, gay, all right, turn it off, okay? If I can't be myself on here on YouTube, and if you can't be yourself and you have a conversation, that person can go fuck themselves, okay? And I don't mean to use the fuck word, but that's the reality of the situation. If I gotta act around them, then they have to act around you, all right? Then it's just two actors. It's not genuine human connection, okay? So if you can't like go up to, let's just say you want to attract a female and you go up to her and you're not good enough for her, then guess what? She's not good enough to talk to you because she wasn't. I would flip the script, all right? Hey, if you're not going to be genuine with me, then I'm not talking to you. I have no reason to. Why would I want it to? I don't care if she's got the fattest ass on the planet. If she can't be genuine with me, why would I waste my time talking to her? All right? Why would I waste my time talking to her? If she's like, look, if she's got to like put on this act of mystery, like, I'm better than you, I'm gonna make you chase me. If I've got to like be like, I'm too cool to talk to you girls, whatever. Yeah, all right. You're not good enough to talk to me, just to make them chase me or whatever it is. That's not genuine human connection. I always have to keep that act. You know what? There are days when that acting is going to break and they're going to see who I really am as just a fucking actor. You can put on the facade all you want, but the biggest way to connect with anybody is this. Just be your fucking self. If you use the fuck word, say the fuck word. If you don't use the fuck word, don't use the fuck word. If you're a very proper, tidy person, be a proper, tidy person. If you are super emo and hey, what's up? I'm depressed. All right. Yeah, I'm just so depressed all the time. You know what? There's somebody else who's like, me too. Let's listen to Pierce the Veil together. All right. Just be genuine. This is how we connect with people. Just be genuine. Okay. When you just are yourself, somebody who is themselves too is going to connect with you. I don't have to like pretend like I'm super confident. You know what true confidence is? When I don't have to be confident. Let me say that again. True confidence is when I don't have to be confident. I don't have to act confident around you. I don't have to be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm really smart. Yeah, I know how to talk to people. Hey, what's up, shorty? You know, I can just be like, hey, how are you? I'm so confident that I don't even have to try. And that's attractive to people because that's what they want. They want to not have to try. If they have to try around you, like, that's tiring. It's emotionally exhausting. They're going to crack at some point. Just let them, like, I want to be myself. They want to be themselves. If you don't like me the way I am, if I don't like you the way you are, we shouldn't be talking. All right? Let me be real with you. I love connecting with people, but there are people that when they're their full authentic self, I just don't really like them. I'm okay with saying that. I don't really like them. I don't like their energy. I don't like their attitude. I don't relate to them. And that's okay. You don't have to connect with everybody. There's bazillions of people, and you don't have to, it's okay to not like someone. You know what? I'm not really a fan of that person's personality. I can be cordial with them. I can be friendly, but I don't have a desire to have a deep relationship with that person. I don't have a desire to have a deep relationship with that person because I just don't really relate to them. And that's okay. If somebody doesn't relate to you, if you say hi to them and they just don't relate to you, that's okay. If you can't say like, hey, I'm part of this religious cult, hey, you want to join my religious cult? You know what? Yeah, I do want to join your religious cult. Or hey, thanks for sharing. I don't want to join your religious cult. I'm not really into human sacrifice, but thank you for offering. You know, if they can't, you know what? If they can't be themselves with you, that's not genuine human connection. That's what I want to share with you guys. I kind of rambled, but I just want to give you mindset, and I want you guys to feel the energy of, if I can't be myself around somebody, if I have to like be hyper masculine in order to attract her, if she just doesn't like me, she doesn't like me. And I just burped there. Who cares? If you don't like my burp, unsubscribe. And that's what I wanted to share. Like, be yourself. There's no reason for you not to be yourself. Here's the thing. You're good enough for God. God created you. The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. God made people to be different in all sorts of different ways, all sorts of uniqueness. You may be into music, you may be into Pokemon, you may be into Magic the Gathering, whatever you're into like that. There's beauty in you, the way you are. Hey, I just really am fascinated by scarves. Cool. That's really interesting. I'd love to know more because I hate scarves. All right? Be yourself. All right? I'm a furry. I am into yiffing. All right? Don't look that up. Do not look up yiffing. All right? Why do I know about yiffing? Don't ask. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. There was a furry. All right, I'll share. There was a furry convention at the mall every year, and people would walk in with tails, and we would just be roasting them. Me and all my coworkers, like, oh my God, what are they doing? Oh my God, why are they wearing those tails? All right. And then we started researching it, found out about yiffing and all that stuff. And you know what? If that's what they're into, I totally respect that. They are a human being created in God's image. I am not. I may make fun of them just because it's not what I... it's okay to make fun of people, have fun with it. They're not any less than me. I just think it's funny. But you know what? I understand the sense of community because you know what? Here's what furries are. Furries want to be accepted for who they are, and the furry community seems to be that. Hey, look, I can be this weird person in like costumes or whatever, and I'm accepted. I can be myself with this community and I can be accepted. That's what people want. People want to be themselves and be accepted. So I have nothing against the furry community because the other communities obviously didn't accept them. Now they have a place to go. Cool. Now they have friends, lifelong friendships, because they can be themselves around those people. All right? So be yourself and your tribe will find you. Hit that bell icon for better relationships with Knowledgeable Nick.